Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Modern Woman Profession. Today we got a nice video. So let's see what it say.
You, there. What is your profession?
Hello, once again, I'm going to give a second video. The second video is about why women want a man that is spiritual. The reason why is not about because they are Christian. The reason why is not because they want a Christian family. The reason why they want a Christian man, because they don't want to ask for forgiveness. Especially on a generation, this more likely women hate the word "I am sorry." Since they hate the word "I'm sorry," they cannot say it to other people. They cannot say it to their girlfriend. They cannot say it is most likely to a guy. So the best way for them to cover their wrongfulness, so they go to religion. So the way not to say sorry at all is go to religious. When they being religious, that's the reason they don't want to say sorry, because they're gonna use the Bible. Is that when they say sorry, you're gonna judge them. So for them not to be judged, so they say that I'm gonna go to church, so they're not gonna be judge me, so I'm gonna ask for forgiveness, but they're not gonna be really sorry. So that's the reason when they go older, they go to church, they're looking for older men that's religious. So that person, that man can always feel wrong, because when the women are mad and the wife is mad, they feel like they're wrong, they're guilty. So they can go to God and ask for God for forgiveness, so the woman can be cool off, and then the woman can come back to them with happy faces, and the men feel guilty. But the woman, even though they're wrong, they're not gonna say sorry, they're not gonna ask for forgiveness, but the men feel always have to do so, because this is their duty to always say sorry for the woman. That's why when they go to religious, so then the woman never feels sorry. That's why one man is in religious marriage, when they get older, the bedroom is dry, and then often they become depressed, and their face is very pale, and then they are sick easily, because the woman never feels sorry. The woman never accountable for anything they will do in their life. They feel everything perfect, and they use biblical verses to condemn the men. And if the men react, they go to the pastor, they go to the evangelist, so they can condemn the men for their bad behavior, because religious is a way to cover up their sinful behavior, and you can ask them from their past, because they say all things are new, and they so forget the past, become new creature. So that's why when they go to church, they say they are born again virgin. They go to church, they say they're not the same person anymore. But when they go outside of the marriage, they have the same bad behavior, the same mentality. They are very competitive, they're not listening, and they don't pray, they don't fast, they don't read the Bible, but they expect for men to do that, because they expect for the men to be religious, to pray for them, because they know they don't do the work, they know they didn't do the step. But as a man which is religious, is unfair, because the men see that the woman, she's really into church, but she's a cover up, she's a camouflage. She only want for a short period of time to be religious, so they can track a man that is on a high level, so that man can cover for her and they pray for her. That's why when they go to church, they dress up nice, so they can attract those men. And then once they got those men, they go back to the old ways, which is not praying, not fasting. And then when they have the kids, they don't take time to pray for the kids. When they have the kids, they always busy with the kids and focus on work, but forget about the religious part, because this is what they want. They're trying to save themselves from retirement. They want a retirement, and then for the family, they want kids, and they secure the bad. Is never about religious. They don't believe in God, they don't pray, they don't fast, they don't read the Bible. Hey, forget about that. When the women say they want Christian men, it's not about your soul, it's not about your spirituality. They just want you to go and then do the fasting for them, to do pray for them, and next thing you know, you'll be in the trap for eternity. Because once you're trying to agree with that, she come and you cannot ask for divorce, and then she gonna call the pastor, the priest, and they have the sister in the church. It's the worst case in the world. They're gonna try to convince you not to live her, even though they do all these things, they're wrong. And if the men really just do that, they're gonna encourage the woman to leave him, because he's not worthy, because he doesn't have the God religious guy in his life, and then God didn't appoint him. So that's why, as a man, if you're religious, go to church, be careful for those modern women in church, because they're the worst. They're camouflage. They did not do the work, they don't do the step to become close to God. All they want in return is your time, your energy, and then for you to always pray for them. And then whatever they do, you cannot say anything, and then you cannot divorce. Whatever they do, you seek for death. And life is not really worth it to living if you God intended for you to live in a marriage with sadness, with heartbreaking, because God is a merciful God, is a loving God. He wants you to be happy, and they will use religious belief on you, so to see, in a happy marriage, to be depressed and to die. That's why most of the men that's a religion in church, the men always die first inside the church, early grave, and the women always stay and they living longer, and they always remember their late husband, which they treat him wrong, which they treat him bad, and then next thing you know, the worst case they didn't do, when now they have their conscience, because they feel like they're old, they cannot widow over, and no man gonna chase after them when the early husband passed away. And if you like my video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, next to no one.
What is your profession?